Hello, this is Zach with MagicGatheringStrat.com. This is round 2 of the daily with the Standard Daily with Mono Green Devotion. We have our opening hand, and it is completely unplayable, so we're going to mulligan. This hand has no land. This hand has no green. This hand has no land. Alright, we're going to go to game 2. That was a quick game 1. Sometimes you just don't draw land. I'm just going to keep the deck the same way it is. We don't know what we're playing against. They don't know what they're playing against. I definitely should have played it out enough to have him do things to me, but yeah, that was just a mistake. Okay, this hand does things. Cool. Like, what we should have done is just mulligan to 0, and then keep, and then force him to kill us. And if he ever casts a Thoughtseize, then we just concede to Thoughtseize. So we know what he's on, he doesn't know what we're on. He's on black-white mid-range, or black-white aggro by the looks of it. He has the turn 1 Thoughtseize. Probably going to take Garruk here. Yep, took Garruk. It's okay. We're going to develop our mana. So don't tap the Elvish Mystic because we can get in for 1, which is relevant against decks like Mono Black and Black White, where a lot of their cards deal damage themselves. This is Pack Rat by the looks of it. Oh, Devour Flesh. Cool. We'll sacrifice the Burning Tree Emissary, because that is not the plan we are on currently. We're gonna slam Polukranos into play and pass back. He most likely has to just kill Polukranos right away. He could have Brimaz, but Polukranos wins that fight. Okay, Banishing Light. Hopefully draw land or a Courser here. Genesis Hydra for 2 is not ideal. We don't need any of the things we can hit on 2. 3 at least gives us a chance of hitting a Courser of Kruphix, so we're going to wait to do it on 2. If we can draw for 3. If we can draw a land, we can do it for 4. Pack Rat's not good news for us. Oh, that's a Hornet Queen. It's our best way of fighting Pack Rat. We want to hit Courser into land off the top, preferably Nykthos. But at this point, I'd probably be happy with... Ah, there's the Courser. Sadly, we're putting a Nykthos on the bottom. Okay. Nylea's Disciple is actually really nice in situations where we're racing against a Pack Rat. He can't end of turn make a rat, which is also nice. So now this is where it gets really difficult for him. Pack Rat is really good against us on turn 2. I think it's quite awful after turn 2. It looks like he's in on the Pack Rat plan, though. We hit a land off the top of our deck. We're gonna... Genesis Hydra for 4. Hopefully hitting an Eidolon or Courser or just something like that. Okay, a Courser. We're happy with that. We have a Nykthos on top, which is perfect. So next turn we should be able to cast Hornet Queen and Nylea's Disciple. His rats are effectively 4/4s right now, so we can't attack into it, but he can only make 1 rat at the end of turn. We'll see what he does here. Making a rat, discarding Something. Underworld connections? Okay. That makes sense. He could play Elspeth here, but that's not even... It's not even good. Like, we just attack into it. I think he's just committed to making 6/6 rats. Because if he makes... I guess Elspeth's fine. Obzadot? Obzadot's just actively bad. I'm very confused by Obzadot here. It seems like just making our pack rat would have been much better than making Obzadot. So I don't think we have an interest in casting both of these spells this turn. Like, Nylea's Disciple isn't doing much for us, but we really need to just, like, keep hitting a bit more action. So we're actually just going to cast Hornet Queen this turn. Hornet Queen stops Obzadot from ever attacking, makes it so he needs a bunch more creatures to get through our... It needs a bunch more pack rats to actually get through. Next turn, Nylea's Disciple gains us 16, up to 39. What we want to see is some... Ooh, what is he casting? And now we can actually kill any Elspeth he plays. So Elspeth now is actually dead. This is actually a dead draw. Looks like he's casting our Liliana Vess. Okay. He's making us discard. I think we care more about Nykthos than we do about Disciple. Because Liliana's just dead. We just attack her for 6 in the air and then she goes away. Alright, now what we want to see on top. We're going to play Nykthos here in case he has, like, Liliana into Liliana. It's possible we were supposed to attack him there. Like, he needs to draw Bioblight. And even then, he's just, like, back in the game. Okay, he's conceding. Sorry about the background noise. So, against Black-White, Chord is clunky, Soul is irrelevant. I think we want Soul of New Phyrexia. Nylea's Disciple doesn't do anything. We want Arbor Colossus. We want Peregrination. Maybe we don't want Soul. Soul's awfully expensive and clunky. It has reach to kill demons, but... yeah. We're not going to play Soul again. Oh, no, I was supposed to board down a land. Future reference, there you should probably board down 1 forest for just an our threat card. You want to be a little less mana heavy. I know it's odd saying that as we board in Peregrination, but like hands like this we have to keep, but they're really vulnerable to the Thoughtseize taking away our Courser. We keep this because we just like the Double Burning Tree gives us pressure, and then we have enough mana to start casting any of the spells in our deck. The issue is if he has turn 2 pack rat here, we got nothing to say about it. No pack rat? Thoughtseize, okay. So he's going to take our Courser. Which is not the best, but we're in it still. So we're going to put a lot of things on the board here and hope he doesn't play he isn't playing Drown in Sorrow on the board. Which I haven't seen in out of any of the black-white lists. I've seen it out of the mono blacks. If he has the Drown in Sorrow here, he's got us. Yep, he has it. Now we just need to start drawing running hits. That's not a hit. Desecration Demon? Yep. So now we need, like, Arbor Colossus. Alright, we drew our Peregrination. So... Forest. Forest. Scry that to the bottom. Hope to hit a relevant spell next turn. We can actually cast Hornet Queen if we draw it, which is our best out here. We just have to take 6. Other good hits would be Genesis Hydra, Garruk, any of our big cards. Soul would be good here. Okay, he didn't have an Art Desecration Demon, so we at least have a hope. We're going to cast this Polukranos. He's going to kill it. Oh, wow. He didn't kill it. I'm not going to sacrifice a Desecration Demon yet. Okay, he has an Art Desecration Demon. And that's a land. Sweet Monstrous for 4. Let's attack and see if he decides to trade a demon for no reason. But looks like we lost this one. Alright, he didn't block. We lose. Alright, thanks for joining me. Sadly, the deck didn't seem to perform quite well. I ran into some scenarios I didn't necessarily have to run myself into. But by the number of Mizzium Mortars, Drown in Sorrows, just the number of those seem to be too high for this deck.